Hey everyone, my name's Peter, and this is my final presentation for you. The professor gave us free reign to talk about whatever we wanted to, and so I wanted to talk to you about my job, and it's something that I'm really passionate about. It's something that I really enjoy doing and I really love. And so I just want to take the next 5 minutes or so to talk to you and give you an overview of what I do. And my hope would be that you can understand why I love my job and hopefully understand the significance of the ministry that I'm a part of and what we try and do. So our ministry is called Student Life Camp. So I do summer camps, which is pretty awesome to tell people that I get paid to work at camp. But we were founded in 1993, and we do summer camps all across the country for middle and high school students. And so this past summer, we did 47 different camps in 17 different states, and we served over 40,000 different students. And so it's really exciting. The Lord has really blessed our ministry tremendously. But we have two goals at camp. The first goal is we want students to have a lot of fun and to have a blast while they're coming. We want camp to be innovative and exciting, something that they look forward to every summer. And secondly, more importantly, we want camp to be a life-changing experience. And so we want what happens at camp to be life-giving and life-changing. And so we're in the business of life change. And year after year, we have seen God do immeasurably more than we could ask or imagine in a 5-day period of summer camp. There's something about getting students away from the everyday, from the mundane, and allowing them to come into an environment where they're surrounded by other believers and they're surrounded by their church group leaders and just saturated in God's word that really allows them the opportunity to learn and to grow and to take the next step in their spiritual walk. And so that's what we hope to do. That's what we hope to embody. And if you were to sign up for one of our camps, you would have the option of choosing between one of our four models. And so we have four different types of camp. The first is rec camp. And so this is recreation camp. And this is focused solely on team building activities. So things like capture the flag or paintball or dodgeball, or different games like this that we want to incorporate into our schedule so that it breaks down walls and that students can learn to trust one another more. They can have fun with each other and with their leaders, and they can begin to grow in that community. The second type of camp that we do is a camp called Mission Camp. And this is an opportunity for students to actually go off campus during the day into the surrounding city in which we're doing camp and to spend time there serving with a local ministry or a local church or a local nonprofit. And the hope here is that students embrace a missional mindset and they can see that they can make an impact missionally in their community regardless of where they're at. The third one is beach camp. And so we do beach events across the country as well in locations such as Myrtle Beach or Daytona Beach or Galveston Beach in Texas. And this has more of a conference feel to it. And so you have programming in the morning and programming in the evening. And then during the daytime, the schedule is actually pretty free. And so a lot of groups come to this. And during the daytime, they go to the beach and they have fun and they grow in fellowship with one another. And that's the hope, is that within their group, within their own church group, that they're learning and they're growing. And our last one is one we just started this year, and it's called Student Life in the Smokies. And we did one event up in Sevierville, Tennessee at a conference center called Wilderness of the Smokies. And it was a very camp vibe. It had very much a camp vibe to it. Up in the mountains, hiking, different activities like that. And so we really liked it. Churches seemed to enjoy it a lot. And so we're doing it again this year. And then next year, we're going to do 2 weeks of that event. So we're really excited. And all of these different camps live under the umbrella of our mission statement, which is that we serve churches in their mission of making disciples. We want to come alongside the local church and support them in the work that they're doing to make disciples of the next generation. And so my role specifically is I work as a camp director. So for 9 months of the year, I work in our office planning and coordinating camp and working on hiring and figuring out all the logistics and emails that come with that. But then in the summertime, I travel around with a team of 22 college students, so I'll lead that team. And we'll travel around together and serve churches. And so here's an example of one of our flyers that you might see at our event or on our social media page, helping encourage college students to apply to come work with us. We love college students. We believe in the impact that they can make, and just because they are young doesn't mean that they can't be a vessel for life change to some of these students at the events. So this is how I started at camp. I worked for Student Life while I was in college and absolutely loved it. But don't just take my word for it. Here is a clip of some college students from this past summer and how excited they were to spend time at camp. Let's take a look. So you kind of get a glimpse or an image of how fun camp can be right there. And so that's a little bit about me. I love youth ministry and I love what I do. I really believe in what God can do to the next generation of people, and that's what I want to give my life to. It's what I want to spend my life pursuing is making disciples of the next generation. And so part of the reason I love working for Student Life is it allows me to be goofy and it flex that goofy youth ministry muscle in me, but also to fulfill the Great Commission and help make disciples. And that is with my team of people that I travel with in the summertime and watching these college students come hungry and ready to learn and ready to serve and grow. It's amazing what God can do through that. And as the old adage goes, and as we say here all the time at Student Life Camp, camp is phenomenally fun. And so I hope this has inspired you to pursue camp ministry or has shown you how exciting camp ministry can be and how transformational it is. And this is what I do on a daily basis. So thanks for your time.